Hello, Internet. It is I, the Malik Aaron, and welcome back to Box Office Predictions. Today, we're going to be talking about Clown in a Cornfield. So, as usual, we're going to be going over the pros and cons. So, let's get to it. Pros. Um, don't recognize anybody here. Will Sasso. I've heard of that name, Will Sasso. Oh no. Oh no. I'm now getting flashbacks of that shitty Three Stooges movie that came out in 2012, the one that no one remembers, for good reason, because it was no good. So, there's that. What else is there? Well, there's Happy Gilmore, there's uh, College Road Trip, Arthur Christmas, that's an animated movie. Not much else really here, so I guess the Super Troopers too, but yeah, not really much else. It's the only name I recognize. Who even made this movie? I'm curious. Okay, whoever did this made Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I know that movie is good. I know it's pretty much become a classic at this point. I have never seen it. I know I should. One day I will. I'm trying to first of all, trying to watch all these movies and all these shows out there. It's impossible, but I'm trying to start at least some of them, at least try to experience some I've been sleeping on for so long. I mean, just yesterday I watched Black Mirror for the first time. So, I'm trying. Okay. One day I'll probably sit down watch Tucker and Dale versus Evil. One day. But yeah, there's no real cast and crew I could really label as a pro or a con or really anything. Like I will say reviews are decent. It's a 73% critic score. Its audience score is not so great, but I'll label that as a con later on. But yeah, the critic score is 73%. I'll label that as a pro. Another pro, its preview numbers aren't terrible for what this is, for such a borderline under the radar horror movie. 600K isn't the worst thing out there. So that's kind of like a minor pro, so there's that too. I can't think of anything else, so I guess we'll just go to cons. The con, I guess the first con is it's 68% audience score. That's not good. That does not bode well for this movie. So it's time for me to just look at some ratings, see what people said about it. Um okay, this is a bit of a wide variety of reactions. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'll just read a few of these. Oh my gosh, this review's kind of kind of funny. 1 star. It says just what we needed. Another clown psycho movie. Clowns used to be cool, funny, and kids loved them until Hollywood ruined their reputation. No, I disagree. Clowns have always been unsettling to a degree. I mean, look at say Ronald McDonald. I don't know how anyone can look at him and not be like a wee bit creeped out by him. Yeah, I disagree. Clowns have been unsettling for the longest time. So don't blame movies like It and Terrifier for doing that. It's been around for ages. Uh, let's see. It's 3 stars. Just acting was all right. Everything happened so fast, so there might be a pacing issue. Half star, horrible cheesy movie. Wish I could get my money back. SMH, shaking my head. Yeah, 3 stars. Felt it was trying to be too funny of a horror movie. Uh, 4 stars, entertaining movie, you'll have fun for sure. So yeah, reviews are kind of going all over the place. Some liking it, some absolutely hating it. Yeah. Yeah. So I would label that as a con. Another con is that 2025 is we've had a bit of a horror overload, if you will. We've had quite a lot of horror movies come out already. I mean, from movies like Wolfman, is Companion a horror movie? That's more like a sci-fi thriller. I'm not really going to count that. Hard Eyes, I will absolutely count. So you had Hard Eyes, The Monkey. Did we have anything in March? Woman in the Yard, and then Crud. I'm trying to think. Yep, Sinner. Okay, there's nothing immediately after that. Another Sinners, and then there's Until Dawn. So that's what we've gotten so far. I haven't even mentioned all the movies that are about to come out, you know, in a short bit of time. Next week, Final Destination Bloodlines. 2 weeks after that, Bring Her Back. 3 weeks after that, 28 years later, a week after that, Megan 2.0. A few weeks after that, I Know What You Did Last Summer. A few weeks after that, you have Weapons and not stuff coming out later. Like Conjuring, the final Conjuring movie. Him, Black Phone 2. It's a lot, and I imagine horror fans would rather watch those than this. So yeah, and I feel like horror movie fans have already gotten their fix with Sinners, and they'd rather just wait till say Final Destination Bloodlines comes out, and that's what I think is going to happen. So yeah, horror movie overload. I will label that as a con. Another con I can think of is the fact this weekend is just a waste of time, really. It's just a slow weekend. It's a weekend that just stay home, sleep in, watch Sinners again, or Thunderbolts again, whichever movie you want to watch. I feel like that's what everyone's going to do. And everyone's just going to wait for better stuff to come out, bigger stuff. The Final Destination Bloodlines, and you have Lilo and Stitch, and Final Reckoning, and then Karate Kid Legends, just stuff in the near future, stuff after this weekend, because that's when things start to get going again. Yeah, this weekend is just kind of a waste, a freebie. So that's a con right there, because that negatively affects all these new movies. And I don't know. I mean, is that it? I guess I can mention the distributor RLJ Entertainment. What they even made? Okay, nothing. Okay, I'm not seeing anything important. I mean, they released Ash earlier this year, but no one gave a damn about it. So I don't see people giving much of a damn about this. I mean, at the rate, it will be their biggest movie. It's got that going for it, but it's not saying a whole lot. So yeah, just kind of a no-name distributor. Let's just say that as a con. And that's it. Yeah. Yeah. So opening weekend, I've looked at early numbers, and this is projected to hit. Let me see. Let me see. Just wanted to see. Okay. 3 million for the weekend. So guess I'll go with that. 3 million. And its final total probably 6, 7 mil. It might get crushed by Final Destination Bloodlines, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go with 6 to 7 million total, and that's it. That is it with Clown in the Cornfield. We got 3 more movies to talk about. That's great because really none of them matter at all. This whole weekend doesn't matter, but I gotta do it anyway. You got Fight or Flight, you got Juliet and Romeo, and then Shadow Force, and then we'll be done. So yeah, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share the whole drill. Want to check out more videos like this? I got playlists on the homepage. All previous prediction videos I made this year, the past few years, you want to watch any of them, go right ahead. There's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. Tomorrow, or I guess today, technically, I intend to do my April recap either Saturday or Sunday. One of those days, I will make that recap. So stay tuned for that. But as for my May recap, that won't be till the beginning of June, between like the 6th and the 13th, somewhere around there. So stay tuned for that as well. But if you want to watch any of the past recap videos I made on the channel, you can go right ahead. There's also the canceled series, where I went over all the movies that were supposed to come out but didn't. Never talked about any of these movies listed here. So, yeah. But if you want to watch any of the past, all episodes, I made 250 of them. You want to binge watch that whole series, I highly suggest you do that. So go do it. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.